One of the many challenges of our times is how people find the deen very easy. They learn it independently, they study it independently, and suddenly they start to issue religious verdicts, they start to issue fatwa without any authority, without any permission and ijazah from those that are above them. When we look in the past, we find that the ulama, they were very against this. They were not allowed to issue any fatwa, any religious verdict, until they did not receive permission and ijazah from their mashayikh and from their teachers. It is very similar to how the doctors, for example, they are not allowed to practice medicine, although they may have studied the 8 years course or whatever length it may be, until the board has not certified them. So this person, for example, he has knowledge, he knows all about medicine, but until he has not been authorized by the board, he is not allowed to recommend any drug, any medicine to the patients or to the people. Similar is deen, that even if a person knows the answer, even if he knows the answer, but until he has not received ijazah from the mashayikh, from the ulama, he is not allowed to pronounce any fatwa. That is why when we look in the ulama of the past, we find it very common that if they did not know any answer, they would not say, they would not pronounce the answer, they would humble themselves. They would humble themselves and simply say, La adri, that I don't know. It is written about Imam Malik rahimahullah that someone came, سأل رجل مالك بن أنس عن مسألة. Someone asked Imam Malik rahimahullah few questions, in another narration 40 questions. وذكر أنهم أرسلوه يسأله عنها من مسيرة 6 أشهر. And he mentioned that he came from Undulus, and his safar, his journey was 6 months. He came from a distance of 6 months. When he came to Imam Malik rahimahullah and he asked him 40 questions, Imam Malik rahimahullah only answered 4, and all the other 36 he said, La adri, that I don't know the answer to this question. I don't know the answer to this question. This person said, Oh Malik, what am I going to tell the people of Spain? They have sent me from so far. Am I going to tell them that Malik doesn't know? He said, yes, go and tell them that Malik said he doesn't know. This shows how humble and how sincere the ulama of the past were, that if they didn't know the answer to a question, they would simply say, I don't know. This shows their utmost humility, their tawadu', their humbleness. Whereas when we look at Imam Malik's life, it is written about him, he said that I did not give any fatwa, I did not begin to give fatwa until 30 prominent ulama did not give me permission. Here we are sitting today, perhaps someone gave us permission, 2 people gave us permission, and many of us whom no one gave us permission, yet we decide to give fatwas, we decide to issue religious verdicts. This is very serious in the deen. Abdullah bin Mubarak used to say, لولا الإسناد لقال من شاء ما شاء. If it wasn't for sanad, if it wasn't for the chain of narration, then anyone could say whatever they want. So until a person does not have sanad, until he does not have permission from the mashayikh and from the seniors, he should not say anything, he should not answer any question, even if he knows it. That is how the ulama of the past were. Even if they knew it, many a time they would refer the questioner to another alim, so that if he is asked on the day of Qiyamah, then the second alim would be asked and not the first alim. That is why it is important that we inculcate this habit in our lives, that if we don't know, we say La adri, that I don't know. If people like Imam Malik could say I don't know to 36 questions out of 40, then where do we stand? We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He brings this habit into us and He gives us the true understanding of knowledge and the true understanding of deen. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.